Good morning, my dear students. Today we are continuing with our chapter 2 in Geography, Physical Features of India. Students, in our previous lecture, we were studied about Himalayan mountains and the three ranges of Himalayas. The Himadri or the Greater Himalayas, the Himachal or Lesser Himalayas, and the Shivalika ranges. Now, students, today I will explain you about the northern plains of India. Now, students, the northern plain. The northern plain has been formed by the interplay of the three major river systems, namely the Indus, the Ganga, and the Brahmaputra, along with their tributaries. This plain is formed of alluvial soil. The deposition of alluvium in a vast basin lying at the foothills of the Himalaya over millions of years form this fertile plain. Now, students, it spreads over an area of 7 lakh square kilometer. The plain, being about 2,400 kilometer long and 240 to 320 kilometer broad, is a densely populated physiographic division. Now, students, the rivers coming from northern mountains are involved in depositional work. In the lower course, due to the gentle slope, the velocity of the river decreases, which results in the formation of riverine islands. Now, the river in their lower course split into numerous channels due to the deposition of silt known as distributaries. The northern plain is divided into three sections. First, Punjab plains, second, Ganga plains, and third, Brahmaputra plains. Now, students, the western part of the northern plain is referred to as Punjab plains, formed by the Indus and its tributaries. The larger part of this plain lies in Pakistan. The Indus and its tributaries, the Jhelum, the Chenab, the Ravi, the Beas, and the Satluj, originated in Himalaya. This section of the plain is dominated by dobes. Now, what do you mean by doab? Doab is made up of two words, do meaning two and ab meaning water. Similarly, Punjab is also made up of two words, Panj meaning five and ab meaning water. That means five rivers, water. Now, students, the Ganga. The Ganga plain extends between Gagar and Tista river. It is spread over the states of North India, Haryana, Delhi, UP, Bihar, partly Jharkhand, and West Bengal to its east. Now, particularly in Assam, lies the Brahmaputra plain. Now, the northern plains are generally described as a flat land with no variation in its relief. It is not true. These vast plains also have diverse relief features. According to the variation in relief feature, it is divided into northern plain is divided into four regions: Babar, Tarai, Bhangar, and Khadar. Now, students, the rivers after descending from the mountain deposits pebbles in a narrow belt of about 8 to 16 km in width, lying parallel to the slopes of Shivalika. It is known as Babar. All the streams are disappeared in this Babar belt. Now, students, south of this belt, the streams and river re-emerge and create a wet, swampy, and marshy region known as Tarai. This was a thickly forested region full of wildlife. Now, the largest part of the northern plain is formed of older alluvium. It lies above the floodplain of the rivers and presents a terrace like feature. This part is known as Bhangar. Now, students, the soil in this region contains calcareous deposits locally known as Kankad. The newer deposition, the younger deposits of the floodplains are called Khadar. They are renovated almost every year and so are fertile, thus ideal for intensive agriculture. Thank you, students.